Stupid.
Oh, no!
I regret that decision.
You regret that decision.
Can we start over? Let's start over.
Okay,
Start
all
over.
right,
Okay,
all right.
yeah.
We're gonna go back to the opening. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Take two.
Three,
Take
2, 1. Ah!
Hey, everybody!
No,
two. Oh, hello.
no, I don't like it. We're going back to the opening. We're gonna do it again.
Okay, hang on.
Take three. Ready?
1, 2, 3. But nobody made noise this time.
Oh, sorry.
Mm.
What were we doing?
All
Weird.
on the same wavelength.
Trying to-
I love it.
Trying to get this.
Take four.
Take 4. Take 4.
Hi,
Here we go.
Jenny.
One more time,
Hi,
everybody.
Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. All right, we're gonna get this right for you, Jenny. We're gonna get this right for you. Here we go.
Just
Jenny. Jenny.
3, 2, 1. And
Did we do the same
welcome,
thing, Toa? I think we did.
Tiny
we
head
pre-
Todd.
and welcome, Coast to Coast, guys. Welcome to another
Hey.
Sunday episode 11 of Coast to Coast. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Have you thought of
It's
a catchy
live.
title?
Jenny Jake has taken the lead today, beating out Miss Shardbaby.
Mm.
Yeah.
Last week was Miss Shardbaby. This time,
Indeed. Welcome, welcome. Hi.
Hello, hello.
hello. How is it?
Live.
We're gonna go through our weekends for everybody. Jenny Jake, welcome. You can tell us how your weekend is. We're gonna start off by saying,
Mr. Baby!
there she is. She's here.
Hello.
Hey.
Jenna Jake beat you to the punch this time.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag first.
Hashtag
Losing
first.
it. Slipping.
Wave.
Hello, hello.
Sunday.
Hello.
Hey, Phantom Gaming.
Phantom Gaming, hello.
Hello, friends.
On Twitch
Phantom
tonight.
Gaming.
It sounds like a song. On Twitch tonight.
On Twitch tonight. We're going
Ryan, write a rap, go.
Who's got it right? Yeah,
Sure.
what are your freestyling skills, Ryan? I've been curious.
Oh, I got
Not that curious, but just, mildly curious.
my freestyle. It is, as the kids say, on fleek. Just put me in a room for like 30 minutes. I'll come out with maybe like one line.
That wouldn't be a freestyle though, would it?
It would.
Phantom
What is on fleek? What's the definition of on fleek? I'm not with it. I'm out of the loop. Is it good?
I,
Good. Very good.
supposedly it's good. Yeah, supposedly it's good.
So
I
we're
don't
gonna-
get a lot of those slang.
Miss Shar Baby, I like when you're on fleek and you're first to comment. I don't mind your being first at all.
Yes,
Can you be
we love Miss
fleeking? Can
Shar-
it be a verb?
No, absolutely
And
not.
Phantom K Gaming is Vicky. She's watching us from Twitch tonight instead of from the Facebook. So, hello, Miss
Yeah.
Vicky.
Hello. Oh my
Alright.
goodness.
That's gross. Sorry.
That was disturbing. Actually, we have
Never
more
do that.
disturbing, but we'll get to that later. So we're gonna check out we're gonna see how our week's been going. So we're gonna start with boop right up there with you, Ryan. How's your week going, my friend?
Oh, it's going great. Thanks for asking. It's been super chill. I am officially on. It's been great. I'm officially on 2 weeks a break.
Oh,
one week for
sweet.
Thanksgiving, and 1 week for reading, and 1 week for Thanksgiving. So basically, I'm going to be doing homework throughout the entire break, but I'll.
From
Uh,
home safely.
Yes, exactly. And my school shut down again.
Mm.
So stuff is, although that doesn't really change much on my end, I know it changes a lot for folks who kind of wanted to stick it out this semester. So I'm going to enjoy the 2 weeks of no classes so I can actually get some work done.
Nice, man.
Yes. Door dashing.
No, it's Dior dashing, and how do I get me some of that? 'Cause that's the kind of dashing that I want.
Well,
I dig that
Some
dashing.
bougie dashing, and I want some.
oh, God.
They dash that Dior right to
I
you.
think it's super bad, but that may be, yeah.
Well, the lag I'm seeing from our side is not bad, so that tells me because she's outdoor dashing. That's probably why it is. So, all right,
I've frozen
Julia.
times.
Julia.
You're
I
on
I
it
had a
today.
great week.
Yeah.
I have a new hobby, and it is to make the candles for the background for everyone. I made this one.
You made them?
I made that one.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my own candles because I
Whoa.
go through almost a whole one in a podcast. So Gonna make
Whoa.
them
wow.
myself.
So do you just have a chunk of wax that you melt
Yeah.
onto a wick?
No, I bought 10 pounds of like wax little beads. And
Oh.
you just like melt them into the mold,
Are they scented?
and then I add my own essential oil scent.
Holy
Very
shit.
fancy.
It's next
Yes.
level stuff.
Very nice. Very excited.
All right. So, that's
Nice.
actually really cool.
That is actually. I'm kind of impressed. Can you make us a
Thank
one?
you.
Can you make us like a coast to coast one with like coast to coast embedded?
Yeah.
Melted
Oh my gosh,
wax.
I
shape
bought the
requests?
mold off of Amazon, and I didn't do a very good job. The first, it leaked a
I
little
made
bit,
this.
so it's like covered in
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
wax still.
That's
So I got to
cool.
figure that out.
Nice.
Yeah, it like got all on the paper towel I had it on. But we're learning.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? How long does it take you to finish one candle?
I mean, it takes like 3 minutes to make it because you just have to put it in the microwave, but it takes a while for it to harden again.
Mm.
I don't know.
And
Time
it burns for
usually
how
I forget
long?
about it.
For one episode.
We'll find out. We'll find out
One-
by the end.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah, right on.
All right, Matt.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's been a pretty mellow week. Nothing too exciting. My weeks are pretty empty. But the other day, I forget what day it was 11/11, which is a big shopping day here. It's called Singles
Singles
Day.
Day.
Yeah, because there's all the ones,
Yeah.
but it seems to have morphed into this ginormous online shopping day, where there are discounts, but nothing. I don't think that's that big of a deal. But I did get some shopping done. The whiskey collection is growing.
I see that.
And
Hee-hee.
yeah, and I got married a few things, and yeah, that's pretty much the highlight of my week thus far, except for today, and right this very moment.
I want everybody to notice, and if you haven't noticed, look at the epic mustache curl he has going.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Thanks for noticing.
Wax.
Excellent.
It's the hair wax. It's the hair wax. It doesn't last that long, but that's all I have for now.
So,
So,
Nice.
So, Ryan, you and I, that side over there is all about wax this week.
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Separated by the chat, the wax people and the wax free.
Waxers and
Yep.
non-waxers. We're waxing poetic.
Yeah.
The haves and the have-nots.
So my week's been fairly good as well. A lot of work.
Thanks, man.
Week went by somewhat fast, which was good. I just need another week to go by fast so I get back to this show again. 'Cause
Woo.
I love this show. I feel like I could do this every day, but then I would probably get killed by my wife. Spend time. So we have a ton of different topics to talk about. One of them, unfortunately, is the coronavirus is spiking back up. It's going to affect, as you just heard Ryan talk about. As far as the United States is concerned, it's spiking up to quote over 100,000 per day. So if you're out there, guys, from us to you, just be safe. Wear a mask. It might save your life.
Hot tip. I bought these little like bracket things to go under it so it keeps it off of your face because I'm a physical therapist. I have to wear one all day long. And it can get like a lot of people say they feel claustrophobic. So you can buy little like frames on Amazon that like keep it off of your face, which is I find it a lot more comfortable
Interesting.
Oh, cool.
to wear for long periods. Yeah, if you're feeling a little claustrophobic, no excuse. Go buy a little frame to go under it. A little plastic
Nice.
frame.
Little picture frame.
Get it done.
Nice.
Vicky says she's masking up right now, and that's good. So I also
Good on
wanted to
you.
share with you guys some updates. So Coast to Coast has its own Instagram now. It is called Coast to Coast Team. TEAM.
Coastagram.
And we have already started posting stuff, and some of the stuff I'm going to share. And of course, Julia does a joke pirate of the day, which we will do one later. But we have to share is the adorable,
Oh.
My little eagles.
adorable
Ah,
Got her little pirate costume.
little pirate costume that she has.
That's
so
adorable.
cute.
She looks like she's super pumped to be there.
Yeah. The hook is what's keep doing it for me. It's this little noodly appendage.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I think everybody but Ryan has posted so far, right? Ryan's the only one.
Correct.
All right. Well, let's give everybody nightmares tonight. So this is special thanks to Matt for posting the very first photo. We all got one except for Ryan, who hasn't done one yet. Ryan.
What?
on
Need
the
a
to-do
photo
list.
on the
2
to-do
weeks
list.
off. There's no excuse, sir.
Yeah.
A photo.
On this, our Instagram.
Oh yeah, yes, absolutely. Not yet.
This.
That no. Do it again. I wasn't looking.
The disturbing
Oh,
side
Don't do it again.
of
No.
Matt.
Oh, the internet is too powerful.
I had
can't.
a weekend off. I decided to, I like to party, so I had a lot of outfits and a lot of wigs and time.
The worst part
Uh,
about it is that you could see where they tried to do the Superman beard. Oh, there's
Yar!
Her face.
that cat is all about. I'm done with this. The cat's like, get me out of this.
Just staring off into space. Why are we here? Just to suffer.
Sorry, I'm just here cleaning my PC area. Daughter spilled popcorn and jelly beans all over.
Sounds like a gift.
That sounds
be
like
worse.
that sounds
Yeah.
delicious.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a great problem to be having.
Yeah.
I mean, not on the computer. I guess I wouldn't want that either. But near the computer, just a bowl maybe.
Near the computer.
Yeah, that's a gift. We enjoy these things.
All about perspective.
Mhm.
We do have a puppy update for you. We'll get a little bit later from Matt. They wrote some information down, and he can talk about that. We're also going to talk about the PS5 Xbox release. Those just came out for you gamers out there. And then we got two other items on here. One is called Real Life Superheroes. Ryan's going to bring up, and then Julia is going to take us deep. Pause.
Deep
Pause.
thoughts.
Pause.
Jack in.
With why are you the way you are? And so that's how we're going to start it off. What?
Mary asks me that like every day.
Why are you the way you are?
Why are you the way you are?
You are.
Yeah.
Why are you the way
So
that
we're
you-
going to start off right off that one with Julia. So Julia, take it away. This is your topic.
Oh,
Oh,
head first, eh?
this was
All
just
right.
a quote from The Office.
Oh. You said
But
it.
Ryan,
I thought
no,
it was
Ryan,
a good idea.
Please tell us why we are the way that we are. Also, why can we be like boxed into these personalities, the like 13 personalities so precisely? That kind of freaks me out. Like there's like a finite number of personalities that everyone fits into.
What do you mean by personality?
Like type A, type B,
What
type
are you
thing.
trying to say?
Pissed, happy, sad.
Yeah.
No, those
All
are
the little
emotions.
critters in my head from Pixar.
Those are emotions. Your personality like has
I
to
know
do
what
with
you mean.
that I and F. What is the other those letters?
Those
Like
Myers
introvert,
Briggs.
The alpha, beta,
Yeah.
Charlie. Alpha being house. That all psychology nugget.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Well.
college.
What does Plato say?
Plato would say the core of your personality, who you truly are, is going to be contingent on the state of your soul, the health of your soul, and the only way to get a healthy soul is to think about the forms, think about what's good, true, and beautiful. The only way we can really do that is to really find a way to get around this annoying thing we call a body, because thought is supposed to be pure, and the body and the physical stuff corrupts the spiritual, pure form thinking. That would be a roughly Platonic take, a slightly irresponsible Plato take. Yeah. And then there are other folks who will say that the core of your personality is just what happens when atoms and molecules collide, and then brain states happen. Others will try to find a way to mix the two together. So there are lots of fun ideas on the name for this kind of thinking is called philosophical anthropology. It just fancy name for just saying, what is humanity? What does it mean to be a human? Is being human is it worth being human? Is that a good thing? Or should we try to transcend humanity in some way? And is that a necessary condition for being human? So lots of fun questions. Take your pick. Where do you want to go?
Hi, my name's Michael, and I'm alcoholic.
Plato said, "Everybody Wang Chung tonight."
Plato said, "I don't know. He tastes funny."
I like yours.
Is
At my
Plato
core,
only
I am
capable of being friends with people? He can only be in a platonic relationship.
Did Plato ever have children?
I don't know.
To the Google.
Did Plato bear fruit? Where is Plato's seed? I must know.
So how many personalities are there said to be, Jules? What we
13,
say?
I think.
13.
That's
And
one of the best
deviated
websites.
outside of that at all.
No, everyone fits into one of the 13 personalities.
He did not
And
have
if you-
children.
Oh, wow.
He assumed it based on based on evidence that was found. He did not have children because he did not feel that to partner up.
Yep. Kept it platonic.
Platonic.
Consistent till the end.
But he was married.
Oh wait, it's 16. That
Oh.
was numbers.
That changes everything.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
15.
What are the 3 additional ones that I don't know to the additional 7 more that I didn't know before that?
Asshole. That's one of them.
Grumpy, sneezy.
Yeah, Karen.
Dopey.
Karen's one of them.
Karen.
See, when
Is
I
it Karen or Sharon? Either way, it's funny.
when I get the question of why the way you are, it for me it's more the question of what are your values, what were your morals, why are you so hyper, Ryan? Why are you so kind? Julia, why are you so sweet and lovable to animals? Matt, why are you such a weirdo like me that we get along? You know, what makes you that way? And for me, it's like I've talked in the past. You know, it's the upbringing, it's your family, it's your friends, it's. At the same time, do you have the inner voice in your head that goes, "This is a bad idea"?
I think a lot of it is experiential. Hey, right on.
Wow.
Massachusetts Epic, $5 donations. Woo!
That's rad. I'll give a twist just for you.
Coaster
Yeah.
says thank you.
Thank you, Matt Stash.
Thank you.
Matt Stash is epic, is what it spells,
Hey.
but it didn't give the
I
dashes.
love that.
I drew a potato cap for you.
Oh, nice.
And there is
Really,
$5 more towards the charity right here that we're working with.
Much obliged. Thank you kindly.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
We'll give that update a little bit later in the show. So,
Mm.
but yes,
Um,
Coaster
yeah,
says
as far
thank
as-
you.
Yeah, personality traits. I think a lot of it's experiential as well. It's the whole nature versus nurture thing again that we even talked about last week. But as far as, and I think a lot of it's due to age. I think for the first 20 years of your life, a lot of it is just having absorbed things that you're seeing your adults do, your parents do, your aunts and uncles and stuff like that. But then after 20, a lot of it's experiential, like putting your hand on the stove, like, oh shit, I shouldn't do that. That's going to hurt me. And then everything just kind of evolves from there. I mean, I've been in my life, especially through my 20s, I probably ran at least 9 of those personality boxes because just trying to figure out who the hell I am.
You know,
And I don't think I'm alone in that. It's just one of those things. I'm an experiential learner anyway, so it just kind of worked out that way.
hence the reason you eat whatever you find. Yes.
Yep. Is this going to kill me? How?
Brian, I love the potato cat from Vicky there. Nice.
Oh yeah, you are welcome. I do it for you because you are friends. I give you high five. Yeah. No. So, I guess I have then. So how should we distinguish them between a personality and a behavior?
Hello.
That's what they are saying. Oh, I'm reading the background from the 16 Personalities website. They said personality is just one of many factors that guide our behavior.
Aha. So they are distinct.
And the other things that influence your behavior are your environment, experiences, and individual goals.
Goals.
I've never seen Borat, but I assume he's just a funny dude. I don't know.
It was a beer. It was I just blanked on the movie. Good God.
Beer fest?
Beer fest. It was a beer fest. The greatest beer in the world.
He stole it.
He stole it.
My buddy
Now we
Juan
have
and I quote
fourth
that
best.
all the time.
Umbeck.
Well, I had a thought. The
Go.
thing that makes the reason why people always say that psychology is a pseudoscience is because it's not necessarily predictive. So to be a proper science, you're supposed to be able to predict things based on your findings. But even if you're put into one of the 16 personalities, I don't think you can predict how someone, oh my God, I got it right. Yeah, I got it. You can't predict the actions that choices someone's going to make based on their personality.
Yeah. No, that's the trouble when the object of your study is a presumably free agent who can we can generally say like persons of this type will tend to these sorts of behaviors in these sorts of contexts, make these sorts of relationships happen. But sometimes for maybe like a hard science, something like physics or chemistry, I mean, even there's some wiggle room.
Well, especially for physics.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe even like archaeology. I don't know, something more fitting to a hard science. So, and maybe I wonder if that's why psychology might be a sort of social science.
It is.
Yeah.
Is that a fair classification? I haven't taken
Yeah.
psychology in a long time.
So if you look
It's
at
been a
like
while.
psychology from the Sigmund Freud era and you compare it to now, you can't in the same sense, because Sigmund Freud personality types were based on generational. Right now,
Mhm.
it's not as what it was, back in the 60s and early, 30s and stuff like that. You had a father and you had your son or your daughter and they followed stature. You don't piss off dad because dad would beat you. Now,
Mhm.
Dad could be, a loving father, but the daughter is now wanting to get away with stuff and be gone because of other outside influences that weren't there before. So there was this, actually, John Hopkins did this. If you have the time to read it, it's a 300-page breakdown of old psychology to new psychology.
Ooh.
And I got about 2/3 through it in one
Wow.
night, and it's very insightful. I have not finished it yet, so I don't know what the end goal is, but I can tell you the breakdown was very intriguing to read.
Oh.
And who am I? I feel like we're in a Scrubs episode. Who am I?
Who am I? Who am I?
That's the thing.
Who am I?
Studying humans is
I don't
so hard because they just decide to not show up for your study, or they die,
Or they fake
or
it.
they
I hate it when they
lie.
die.
Or they
That
fake
is
it.
one of
Yeah.
those, terrible
they
facts
lie.
about.
Hi, you're here
about
for this
things.
depression panel. We're going to talk about your depression. I'm not depressed. I am so
So-
happy. Oh my God. It's so blessed right now. I am so happy. Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
No, I'm not. I'm
When
just,
you're saying you're
I'm
happy.
rolling the, doing the
What
eye,
do I have to do with your happiness?
the eye roll. Sorry. The Brady Bunch.
That was perfect. Yeah, oh, my. Cool sound.
Dun.
But my personality also changes with diet, with time of year. The date actually will be a big factor to it. Who
Amount
I'm
of
with.
alcohol consumed.
Well, I mean, it's also because I have a life partner. So my wife, if her mood is scaled this way, mine gets dragged this way. Right? She could be very angry and just frustrated. I'm not going to be like, oh, everything's fantastic. No, your attitude gets dragged with it, right? Because I don't understand why she's pissed off. Whatever. Suddenly you're over here in the same spectrum she is. So there's a lot to this article, and I highly recommend it. I'll put a link into the chat once I go back and find it here, because I printed it. It took like 10 minutes to print, and that's what I go.
Well, the other thing with studying people is ethics, because some of those older studies are super interesting. You could never run them today, like the Harvard prison study.
Yeah.
Some good studies that you would never be allowed to.
Was the
Do.
Stanley Milgram thing one of those practices where they like tried to shock people? Like there's like a
Yeah.
commentary on authority. It's like keep upping the voltage until the person
Till the person changes,
until the person changes and
and that's when they
And
found out that the torture techniques that will make people tell you what you want to hear versus tell you what you really need to hear. And yeah, they also attempted to do that with LSD and psychedelics because they always said when you're drunk you tell the truth, right? Because people who are
Vino Veritas.
right. When you drink more, you tell the truth. So that's just because your filter, your ambitions to cover something it just flies out. You just, oh crap!
Why don't they just get prisoners drunk?
Yeah.
Because the toilet wine is expensive.
With time and effort.
Yeah.
I had to hoard fruit cups for a month. Don't ask me where I hoarded them.
But they tried it with psychedelics in like the 60s and stuff. And there was a guy out of California who basically invented LSD. He was a scientist.
Easy? Is that who it was?
I think
Oh,
it
wait,
was-
no.
Older gentleman, his wife just died, but they wrote books on it and they worked with the government. Then when they made it illegal, the government went after him, and it was really bad. It was a really interesting story. Hello. Hello.
Reminds me of
Oh,
the very
that's
beginning of Pineapple
Remember
Express.
that.
I don't know if you've watched that flick, but it
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
they're doing testing on THC to see how it works on soldiers and stuff like that. And the soldier was enjoying himself and saying, "F the government" and stuff like that. And they're like, "Okay, illegal. We're done. No."
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so
Man.
there's no real way to get the truth out of anybody if you don't want to, unless you put it in their face. And for those who are in the States, it's kind of hard not to notice that going on right now.
Yeah, it's
Also, the truth is subjective.
Yeah,
there are
Truth.
subjective truths out there.
to the eye of the beholder. I'll behold your eye. Come here.
Here, Hulk. Bleh. That was stupid.
Pineapple Express is a great movie. Yes,
Yes, I concur.
yes. So is
Do you
it,
concur? Yes, I concur.
who are you talking
I
to?
conquer. I concur and I conquer.
Who's over there?
Conquer was a great game. I love Conquer. The squirrel who's like enlisted in the army because he got drunk one night and couldn't accidentally stumbled into basically enlisting because he got drunk one night and couldn't find his way home.
A squirrel?
Yeah, Conquer the squirrel.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Old 60
I-
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, my jokes are just.
I know we
bad
got to get
today.
Ryan for
I'm sorry.
Christmas. Gotta get him one of
You
those
get-
N64 emulators, the little mini ones that come with all the games preloaded. You can buy. That's what we got to get him.
Man, if buy 2 of those because I want one.
That would be amazing. I love the older stuff. Oh,
I just want a Carmen San Diego emulator.
So and I are like the older stuff. Jeez.
the old stuff.
That's well, I guess it is older, but
I have accepted it, and I'm being text messaged here. Something going on?
And I used to be. I felt kind of old when I'm only 20. How old am I?
tread lightly, sir.
26. I'm 26, which is young, but I know I started to feel some flicker of feeling old when Mario celebrated his 35th anniversary. I know was it 35? It was 35, right? Someone help me.
Mario's anniversary?
Yeah.
Mario's
I
anniversary.
don't know.
35. They released
Maybe.
at least a second All Stars collection.
That means it was 85. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I am a baby.
The Mean Girls 10-year anniversary hit me really hard.
Jesus.
Yeah, 35th anniversary. Yeah.
Mean
so-
Girls 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
That was a rough one.
That was
That was a rough. That was a hard day.
Really rough
Do
day.
not bring it up any further, please.
I am a baby.
Oh, okay. So we are having some buffering issues.
Buffer issues.
Not me,
Buffering.
not it.
Nah, not nose goes.
Yeah.
No, I'm watching it right now. I'm watching our
Oh, other side.
speeds kind of go wonky.
Oh no. Tell them to stop.
Yep.
I was just looking to see if the world's burning outside. It's not, so.
No.
No. Have there been
Ooh, happy early birthday, Miss Star Baby. What are you doing to celebrate?
yes.
Happy
exciting.
birthday.
How do you like to celebrate your
What
birthday?
shall you do? 33, the year of Christ. It was a good year for him, so let's see if it's a good year for you. Cheers to that morbid shit. Sorry.
Are you drinking?
I wish. I know. I just.
At 8 o'clock in the morning.
That was
Hey.
college days.
Well, it's late enough here.
Yeah.
One of these days, I still have a thing to do on Monday evenings. I have a thing called English Corner where we get together with some students and discuss random topics. But once that concludes, one of these days I will like just have a cocktail in the morning with y'all just for fun.
Heck yeah, you will.
Wouldn't be
A White
cocktail,
Russian.
Hey, that's yeah, that sounds good. I got
Perfect.
tons of whiskeys to try, so maybe we'll just do a little whiskey taste test while you guys are chatting. I'll just be like trying all these whiskeys and see what happens.
Yes. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Get you.
So let's do it. You don't know me. Oh, it brings me back to an episode that you all had pre Matt. That you were talking about your favorite TV commercials. I remember, and there was one that I remember seeing, which was also Toa brought up like a Doritos commercial, a Super Bowl Doritos commercial, and I was thinking, oh shit, that's the one that I like, but it was a different one. It was the one where a guy was trying to pitch a Doritos flavor idea to a panel of people, and it was Doritos beer. And he's just like, little do you know that each chip is the equivalent of one 12-ounce can of cold, frothy beer. And it pans over, and he's just mowing down on these chips. And it pans over to the people that he's pitching the idea to, and then it pans back over to him, and he doesn't have his shirt on, and his hair's all disheveled. And he's like, you don't know me! And like oh, they're like, no, it's not a good idea. He's like, you don't know me! Oh, if you get a chance on YouTube, look that one up. It's quite humorous.
Doritos beer flavored.
Doritos beer, yeah.
Concept.
Shit's great.
Concept. Alcohol can be pretty sneaky. It can't in some food products. Like if you're not careful, you might risk inebriation.
Mild intoxication. Well, if you're cooking it, then the majority of it, not all of it, that's actually a myth. That all the alcohol cooks away. That's actually a myth. There's still going to be trace amounts. So if you are cooking with alcohol, beware that there are going to be very minute amounts left over.
Yeah. Just enough. Just enough alcohol.
Yeah, rum raisin ice creams.
What?
I'm still here. I'm just trying to figure out why we keep dipping.
Rum raisins ice creams.
Rum raisins ice cream.
I don't know what that voice is. Is that a southern? I don't know. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, it is okay. We are just happy to be here. We celebrate your existence. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good to exist. It's good to exist. That's what I say to myself every morning.
Yeah, it's good to exist.
And I say, it's good to exist.
You scratch your ass and say it's good to exist?
I didn't say my ass, perv. I just said I scratch. I'm like, it's good to exist.
Oh, okay.
In that exact voice.
Yeah.
And then Mary goes, oh my God, what?
God damn it, it's Gustav again. I wake up as different people all the time, so you're lucky you get mad every time.
Yeah. It's so far we've gotten lucky. Matt's been joining us. Who knows?
Stop
we're his German head.
Yeah. Speaking of something German and funny, my brother and I were told that our surname is Freed, F-R-E-E-D. So we were told by multiple family members that our lineage is German. So my brother and I, as our first tattoo, we decided to get the German word for brother on the inside of our arm.
Nice.
And we're like, oh man, and I've actually been to Germany, but which is a great place. But anyway,
are you sure it says brother? Have you had that verified?
This, yeah, thankfully I'm pretty sure. And but then years later, my mother bought Ryan and myself, my brother Ryan and myself, a 23andMe, but like what's the equivalent? The Ancestry.com spit test type thing.
Oh yeah.
And we're not German at all. we're like English and Irish and shit. So my brother and I are those dudes.
Yes.
It's yeah.
You bear the mark of another country on your arm.
You a disgrace. You stole it.
Scheiße.
Oh, scheiße.
Oh golly.
Quite
that's amazing. What is a foreign language you would just love to wake up having just mastered, like right off the bat? Like you'll go around sharing that you speak this language, you know this language inside and out.
Mandarin.
Yeah, probably Mandarin for me too.
And there's so many reasons. I mean, obviously there's practical uses for it now, but in the future, I mean, Mandarin is going to be the new Spanish. I mean, everyone's going to need to. It's going to be a very good feather in the cap if you can speak Mandarin, because China is just growing and growing and growing.
Yeah.
And it's so hard.
It's just like memorizing so many words. It's not. Yeah. It's just like trying to learn another language. I forgot how many words there are to memorize.
It's a tone thing, and the written, which is just bonkers, and it's very difficult. How about you, Ryan? What's your language?
Oh gosh.
Sanskrit.
Sanskrit. I don't know. I go back and forth on this a lot because I do want to do PhD work eventually, and I'm going to have to pick up maybe 2 or 3 more languages for that. But they're going to be research languages, so it's got to be French or it's got to be German. But I would just really love to master a non-research language, something weird like Finnish. I would love to know Finnish inside and out.
Check out Tagalog.
Tagalog? Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh, but Mary gets on a phone call with her family. I'm just dumbfounded. She's just going machine gun fire talk, and it's just funny to me. It's a cool language. Check it out.
Love
But
it.
yeah, that's a good one.
There's
it's
a South African language that
Yeah,
sounds
it's,
like The Sims to me.
Afrikaans or something like that.
Afrikaans.
I think
Like-
it's Afrikaans.
It
But
is.
I
Yeah,
don't know, it just sounds like The
99%
Sims.
of the people I hang out with here are South African, and
Oh, really?
it's very similar to Dutch actually. I worked with a South African dude and a Dutch dude, and they spoke. One dude spoke Dutch, one dude spoke Afrikaans, and they were able to have a conversation. It's so similar.
Fascinating. I love it when those languages like overlap,
Pretty
and
neat.
it's like Latin and Spanish. You know a language with a very similar case system, and even sometimes like if you just know this word kind of looks like and kind of sounds like a word in English that you know, you're able to make that connection a lot easier. With Hebrew, it's very different, but with Greek and Latin and well, I was gonna say German. I don't know much about German. I know Übermensch and Zeitgeist. I don't even know like the catchphrase, the catchwords.
So I figured out what was going on.
What
It was a
happened?
cat, wasn't it?
It was a cat. No. So we're streaming on Twitch and we're streaming on Facebook. We stopped at YouTube because it was having an issue where it was pulling too much. Twitch is having a similar issue tonight because I just got done looking it up as well. It's basically pulling down harder on people's systems, which is causing them to lose what they call bit rate, which is the amount of data that's being transferred. And since ours goes to a system and is split, the right side is pulling way harder, so it's dragging everything down. Right now, I think I got it kind of fixed on our end. We're maintaining decent numbers, but every time I go, okay, we got it fixed, it goes, it freezes, and I'm like, son of a, I start wanting to throw things, but I am on the air, and I am a professional. I am on the air, and I am a professional.
So get that out.
No,
It's okay to swear at it.
and I start doing like fairy tale. Well, remember. So hopefully it stays not. The lag was my fault. Sorry. Hopefully it doesn't continue. I think they've got it fixed. I had to go change a setting in our router, so I can tell it to redirect a little bit better. And so far it's
Tell it,
holding.
Toa.
It's holding.
Get it in the face. Just pin it down.
But see now, this is where now this is the emotional thing we said earlier. Right now I'm all like.
Yep. Now here's the fun question: are you the same Toa that you were when the show started, or are you just a new person now?
Have you bounced to a new personality? Were you a 6? Now
So you
you're
gotta
an 11.
understand, in the world of, I actually have two distinct type of personalities. I have me as Michael, which is my name in real life, that I am known in the world as Michael or Mike. Then there's Toa. They are two distinctively different types of personalities, and usually only Toa comes out with entertainment, or you pissed him off and you're going to meet this guy that's going to kick your ass. That's the only two that he has. I stay in entertainment mode, but every once in a while when Twitch does this stuff, it flicks my switch and I'm like,
So Toa has sub-personalities as well.
I do. Would you say, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Toa.
They're completely different. Yes. For sure.
Jenny Jake, yes. Oh, thank
same.
you.
Oh yeah. When this show is on, like everything I was prior to the show, it doesn't turn off, but certain parts of me are just more accentuated and exaggerated now. Hence the like it's I don't do that on my own time usually.
Except that he does.
It's the Larry David effect.
What's the opposite of ASMR? So, because that would be him. Be like, for this next episode, for the first half, we're gonna whisper and we're gonna say nice things in your ear, and for the second half, we're just gonna scream at you.
Oh, shouting only.
Oh golly, to every woman's world, we are sweet and badasses. What a marriage!
Pretty great.
Hey,
Yes. Yes.
I love it when
I totally back
you
you
have
up.
such a sweet woman. She's caring, she's kind, but when something goes wrong, the ass whoop comes out, and you're like, I am so turned on right now. You know? honey,
Share of ass.
Get her, baby, get her. Oh, when you get home. You know?
Oh, when you get home.
Oh, I'm gonna get you for a whole hour of playtime.
Yeah, big day.
1 hour in the ring.
Bone saw nose.
Spider-Man reference.
Yes, there you go.
Speaking of Spider-Man,
Oh, yeah. Segue.
oh my gosh! Did
Segue.
you know? Did you know?
No.
Did you know that
No.
there are real life superheroes? There are real superheroes.
Tell me
Max.
more.
I will
Conversation
tell you
topic
more.
is such a shock to me.
I know. To me too. Ah.
Gosh.
But yeah, no. So, in light of the PS5 coming out and the new Spider-Man Miles Morales thing that's hitting the airwaves, airwaves? I don't game. I learned that I was watching people play Miles Morales and started thinking like, are superheroes real? Like, is that a thing? Could people like legit get superpowers? And so then I started Googling just real life superheroes, and I found a Wikipedia list of a bunch of like real life superheroes who go around masked up, caped up, wearing shields and masks. Like it's impressive. And one of them is apparently, I found one in China. Her name is the Red Bud Woman. She assists the poor in Beijing, China. And she's been seen several times wearing black tights and a blue mask, handing out food and warm clothing to the homeless.
I love
So,
it.
yeah, there she is.
Oh wow.
Yeah. These folks will get like decked out.
That is
and-
not the way I visualized it when you mentioned it.
What did you visualize?
Just some middle-aged lady with actually it was like a luchador mask was how I visualized it in my mind.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And then suddenly,
Yeah.
suddenly you're like, bam!
I feel so much warmer now
Oh.
So much
with
wood.
gratitude. What?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh golly.
What you don't know is that is actually Matt's girlfriend. That's Red Bud Woman. That's the superhero
Yeah.
secret identity.
Come
'Cause
on,
Oh, you can't blow their identity. Oh my gosh.
well, now she's coming after you, bud.
well,
You-
good. Will you come with her so you
Spoilers.
can visit us here in the States?
Yeah.
I'll be willing
Sure,
to
we'll
die
talk
for a
about
visit.
everything.
Yes.
But yeah,
problem.
I actually have your full 15-person list here, Ryan. I found it for you, by the way.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah.
We're gonna circle back to the superhero thing.
Yeah.
We'll circle
Yeah.
back.
So,
'Cause there is number 15, Ozone, Captain Ozone.
Oh wait. All right. Okay, I got confused.
get a load of that mask. Like,
He protects the environment.
He looks like a condom.
Captain Planet,
Okay.
he's our hero, gonna take pollution.
The number 14 is called the Black Rat, real life superhero based out of Sydney, Australia. He's to blend in with the shadows and said to be resistant to knife attacks. This is him.
resistant to knife attacks.
With his fedora, my fedora of power.
His rat pack contains such things as fire extinguishers, blankets, first aid kits for those who need it.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, of
That's
course,
amazing.
number 13 out of 15 was Miss Rosebud Woman, which is the popular one out of China, actually, who
Can't
helps.
be really her.
That's her photo.
That seems like a stock photo. Wow. All right.
That's
That's
her.
her.
Number
Yeah.
12 is the Statesman out of the UK.
Oh,
I had that beard for a while.
you did.
He foils robberies and drug deals.
He is he dubbed himself the real life kick-ass.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
What a name. Like, statesman from the UK.
I can't pronounce this correctly. Maybe you can help me with this one. Intomo?
Intimo?
Intimo? Known as Insect Man, who floats
Italian.
by crime and vandalism, environmental advocate
Zoology?
similar to
No
Ozone
known
Man.
weapons apart from his fists.
Yes. And evidently he is
Quite cryptically.
broken.
Broken.
I guess he's broken a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
This
Like-
one, this next one, number 10, I swear to God, I saw him during the marches. No, I seriously, I saw him on some of the marches. So,
That's actually kind of cool. It looks like he's wearing one of those plague masks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, he's
beacon.
at, Eddie's out of San Diego, so
Or
you know
kinda
he's
like
masking up.
Woo!
San Diego.
Guardians
You know what
of
that
the
means?
Galaxy mask a little bit.
Anchorman,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wales.
This guy's gonna get this next one 9 out of 10. His name is Seven. He's gonna get in trouble because it's got to be plagiarism. He looks like Spawn, straight up Spawn.
What? Oh no. Yeah. Copyright.
From Moldova.
Dova.
Ooh, kickboxing and Krav Maga.
Oh.
I am seven.
I'm
I am
seven.
the law.
Yeah. He's
He has
his
a
own
catchphrase.
Judge
No one else has a
Dredd, like
catchphrase.
catchphrase. I'm sorry, Judge Dredd was a movie of just going out and judge, jury, execute. What? Oh.
By all that, you mean awesome, right? That movie was awesome. Not the Keith Urban one. The
Oh my
slice of
gosh.
both. Anyways,
Yeah. No. This is reminds me of your luchador mask too, Toa.
yeah, it does. It was very luchador-esque.
I do
Yeah.
have a luchador mask.
Luchadorian.
But it's time to meet number 8, the Night Warrior.
I wore it.
Ooh.
I just these DIY suits are just amazing.
I am lost for words.
He's,
Oh, it's Knight, you
Yeah.
stud.
Ah, the puns. They keep coming.
With no special skills known.
Night Warrior
Except
and
a
Night
supernatural
Maiden.
desire to make the world a better place.
He's
That's
got
so good.
He's got a
Fun.
partner, people.
I wonder if he's
What?
actually running or if he's
I hate
posing.
it.
Oh,
I'm
This is-
assuming he's
this-
posing.
Yeah.
he has a wife.
Good for him.
Number 7, we actually saw it because there is a website called the Superhero Project I'll show you guys later. But this is number 7 on here was Mr. Extreme.
Yeah. Another San Diego-based superhero, one of the more famous ones. Of course he is.
He
We've all
is trained in
Super Mario.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And I
Well-
love that his Evil Suppression Unit shirt.
Evil suppression unit.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
All right. Sorry,
Oh, no.
I didn't see this one yet. Number 6.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my
I would follow that man into battle
Oh,
any day.
man.
Wow. Look at the gut.
Look how proud he is.
Man.
He's got
Oh.
a Dunlop.
Yeah. It looked like he may have dropped a deuce in his suit before the picture took. Like,
That's his
Is
superpower.
this fair
He
though? Because
hurls
he's
it
like
at-
copying a character,
Uh,
man.
and the other ones like are their own.
he evidently was
thing.
inspired by the luchador wrestling El Santo. Santos.
Santo. The Santa?
Santo. Well, number 5 on our list is known as Master Legend, known for his real-life superhero based in the U.S., hailing from Orlando. He's a Floridian. Ah,
No. Oh, no.
Nah.
Oh, of course,
he's-
he's Floridian.
Is that his hair in the back?
I don't know. I think
I hope
so.
it is. Better be.
It could be a monkey.
But he did become famous after an article was published in the Rolling Stone that focused on real-life superhero culture in America. So he did get some notoriety.
Wow.
That's
Dang.
that's-
No known fighting skills. He's a man with strong morals that both fights crime and does charity work.
Man, that's amazing. What I love about these heroes and is that if anything, it really is just a lot of these sort of superhero disguises are just really well dressed It's just well dressed charity.
It is.
And well dressed anonymous charity. It's kind of awesome.
This one's for Julia. Captain Australia.
Oh.
Why do you have an apple on his chest?
He started back in 2009. He actually has his own YouTube channel and
His
site.
vigilante escapade.
A stay-at-home dad by day, and he strolls the streets at dark during the nighttime in Australia. So, with his,
How does he? How does
his
he
utility
explain
belt comes with a mobile phone, a flashlight to defend himself. He has 4 main goals, stated on his website. Ah, fantastic. But Captain Australia. I like the outfit because if you look, he's got the Captain America ensemble, but you could email him at here.
Yeah.
At his
He's like a
chest.
Twitter handle. He's a Twitter handle. That's what he
Yes.
is.
We're on our final 3 of this little rendition here. The next one is Dark Guardian.
Ooh. Oh, he's
Oh.
running.
It's not
Yeah,
a
dude,
dark
you-
outfit though.
Yeah, you got to get your costume designer
Oh,
up on
he's-
the
He
point.
explains to kids how to deal with bullies.
Yep.
I jabbed you with my faux hawk. Yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
It looks like he's doing a marathon, or he has painted circles on it.
Find
Yeah.
the hero inside yourself.
Number 2 is probably one of my favorites, Shadow Hair, because how else would you get around crime fighting without a Segway?
Nice.
Segway power for the win.
Oh, that's amazing.
Looks like there's an angry Pikachu on his chest. Oh no, now I see it. Looks different.
I see the shadows of shadows. He has a catchphrase too.
I see the.
Oh, what is
shadows.
it? Oh, I see the shadow of shadow.
Wow, that's incredible.
Does not let mere pain deter him.
Ear pain.
I
Serious
feel-
pain. Yes.
I feel like we're doing an
Oh,
anime
man,
audition
he-
right now. I see shadows of shadows. All right.
Followed
nu-
by like 5 grunt.
Numero uno.
The numero uno is perhaps, I'm going to read this before I show it. So his name is Phoenix Jones, perhaps the most famous real life superhero in the world due to his
I've heard
being
of him.
mixed martial artist fighter and World Series of Fighting he was also a part of back in the day. He said he's made over 130 arrests over his time as a hero, and he was inspired to do so. I think they misspelled that. To do so when his car was broken into and his son was injured with multiple witnesses that did nothing to help. So he decided he was going to be a superhero. This is Phoenix Jones, number 1 real life superhero.
Oh yeah.
Man,
Okay, that's legit.
He looked like he'd mess you up, doesn't he?
That's cool.
Yeah. His face. I just love that triumphant like. Ha, 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 ha.
And then the guy in the background with the mask going, "I'm a psychic."
Love it.
Yes. Oh
I
my
do
gosh.
things.
I am here. I do
I
things.
film it.
So that is your top 15 real life superheroes of the world. Thank you, Ryan. And I'm
Very
glad I could pull it.
cool.
Yeah, that was really
Right
cool.
on.
It's a fascinating subculture. I just love that this even exists and that actual good is being done, and it's not just a bunch of doofuses going about. Well, I mean, they're probably some of them are probably doofuses, but these are actually folks who are stepping out, doing some good, and really just trying to fight evil or they're fighting crime. They're real.
So this asks the question, what is your superhero persona if you were to be one?
Ooh.
Spider-Man.
Persona.
No. If you were your own real life superhero in your current city, what would be your name? What would be your goal?
Oh man.
I can't tell
I'd
you.
be the posture police.
The posture police?
And how would you do that, Jules?
Go around arresting people for having terrible posture.
Oh, golly.
And then handing out better office chairs. That would be
This is
my
actually a
mission.
very good
We just
officer.
have him like on a rope, like a train of
Just like a
office chairs
train.
on a rope. There you go.
Yes.
Extra lumbar support for you.
Sir, I'm issuing you a citation for for slouching.
Yeah.
This slouching citation. Oh, gosh.
Oh.
Dang.
Julia would be bone cracker.
I like. My boyfriend had this pre-workout called Sidewalk Cracker.
Sidewalk cracker? That sounds
Whoa.
racist.
Sidewalk Cracker.
Just finds a saltine on the ground.
Man.
More of a Ritz man, but
Hey, you should say that in the chat. Appreciate you texting me, but Matt will be known as Eats Everything.
eats it all. Eats
sorry.
it all. Mm,
Oh gosh,
Iron Gut.
I'm trying to. I don't know.
Bumble.
I would want to. Man, I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe I just love the acrobatic nature of Spider-Man. So maybe I'd try to create a persona who's like
Are you acrobatic?
not at all.
Then that can't be your persona. It's got to be a
Good
real life
idea.
persona. I would. You tell me what kind of costume I'd make it, and then you would go out to the streets as you are, and fight crime. How would you
Okay,
do it?
I got an idea. You're the Velociraptor.
Ah!
Not Velociraptor,
Love
but
it.
Velociraptor. Yeah.
Love it. I love
Reno,
it.
show them. Hey.
And he looks just like Kermit.
Yep.
He makes a raptor
What
just
you can do
a
is
little
just
bit.
pull your beanie up over your eyes, cut holes in it like that character from Fat Albert. Am I dating myself?
Bumble 226 is now
Hey,
following.
Bow.
Is that wait,
Bumbo.
Coach says
Bumblebee.
which is that? I think say
Bumble the
that.
superhero.
Well, I've
just
got a
to
friend of
mention.
mine named Bumblebee. Was that the same Bumblebee? Is that Bumble? That
my
you,
gosh.
Bumble?
Thank you, Bumble. Hello, friend. Oh golly, no, yeah, that's fun. Man, superheroes get me so excited. I don't even have like much emotional investment in like the Avengers movies or anything like that, but man, it's just fun to be a superhero.
It's fun to think about too. I mean,
I'm gonna
like
be.
super, yeah.
I can just see it right now. Who are you? I'm Runaway Man. You know,
My motto is live to fight another day, but probably not.
Bumble
Oh,
Woo!
from behind, Livy.
From
Hi.
Bay behind.
Livy. That
Wow.
is, if you don't know, from behind is she is a wrestler. She is a real wrestler. She wrestles here in Dallas, and
Whoa.
she's
Aw.
beast.
That's awesome.
You should go get her
She
merch.
could actually
your
be a
super move?
superhero.
Yes, she could
Yeah.
actually be a superhero, and she'd be. Do you know the Lantern Corps? Does anybody know what I'm talking about when I say Lantern Corps? The Green
Green
Lantern,
Lantern.
right? So they have other colors. She's like the red one. She'll just murder you. She's awesome. Livy, Luca.
Welcome,
That's
welcome.
amazing.
Livy, put your link in there so they can check out your site stuff for your for your wrestling
Yeah,
merch.
please do.
Please do.
Get that
And
wrestling.
please tell me your super move if you have one. You have to. I'm sure you do.
Signature
Yeah.
move. Oh golly,
Mine was the butt punch when I was growing up. My super move.
Captain Butt Punch.
just fist right up there.
A well-placed butt punch. And if my friends are watching this, which whatever, that they know,
You
a
punch your
well-placed.
friends in the butt?
Oh yeah, we would wrestle each other all the time, and a well-placed butt cheek punch will paralyze a leg temporarily.
Well, yeah, it's called frogging. That's what you should do,
Frogging?
Ryan. The
Okay.
frogger.
There's a name for this?
Yeah, it's you knuckle up, and if you frog a nerve in your leg, it makes your leg go dead. It's a pineal nerve. If you frog it, your whole leg goes
please-
dead.
Whoa.
You would
That
not.
sounds like
That
not the
doesn't
best
seem
game to play,
like that
It's
doesn't
not.
seem-
in my professional medical opinion.
But it's fun. What? Oh, gosh.
Chris Richard episode, he
Worth
does a
it.
bunch punch as a
Worth
finisher.
it.
Yeah. That's right, he does.
You stole it. I've been doing that since like '93, sir.
Look, it's just
So,
Naruto
yeah.
and 1,000 years of death. That's all it is.
Oh goodness
Stole a
gravy.
butt punch from me. I should have patented that. Trademarked that shits.
Copyright, man.
Is this One Punch Man?
Ah.
To be
I call this a colon cleanser. No,
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Give it back. Give it back.
I call this the ventriloquist.
There's some suction action going on. How are you doing this? Are you countering me? You train your rectum to counter me?
And then they yank out their spine from the butt. Oh golly.
Okay, this
Oh,
is not
man.
Mortal Kombat.
The reverse Sub-Zero.
Yeah,
that new Mortal Kombat is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
it's
it's
awesome.
wild.
Oh
They
my
have
God.
RoboCop in it. They have Rambo in it now.
Really?
Oh,
Rambo's in it.
Oh.
John Rambo. Hi, I'm John Rambo.
that's kind of fun.
She said her finishing move now is a fisherman's buster. Yes. it
Fisherman
is.
Buster.
Please explain to me what that
Yeah,
is.
what is that?
What-
Does it
I'm-
only work on fishermen though?
Yeah. Like, do you have to like go out, get a fisherman, bring him back?
Mm-hmm.
This sounds complicated.
Catch 22, right?
You got to catch 22 fish.
Yeah, 22 of them. They all cast
22
at the
fish.
same time. All the different lures.
Here, I'll show
Yeah.
you. When I told you she's a wrestler, like she's a wrestler. She gets.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Put her on the superhero list.
I
You're a
know.
fish slapper. Oh, hell yeah. Where do you keep the fish while
Dude,
you're
that is
fighting?
awesome.
She yelled out no.
Yeah.
This is a woman who gets in front of people every day and wrestles, but I
That
put
would-
her
I
on.
would play that.
I put her on blast. Not that one.
Not that one.
Fine. This one.
Nice.
Ah,
Now that's a Mortal Kombat pose right there.
that does
yeah,
look
it
like
is,
Mortal
isn't it?
Kombat.
Yeah.
Looks very fishy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still
That is
curious
so
as to where
cool.
you keep the fish
Yeah.
while
we're-
you are fighting. Is it just kind of like Jake the Snake's Robert's snake? It's just in a bag off to the side. Is it pre-planted under the ring and you just reach for it? What's your fish of choice? Do you like halibut? Maybe a crappie?
Salmon.
Yeah.
This is a Krabby Patty.
So many questions. So many questions.
This is a mystery at which I need
I
to
must.
know.
Yes. We must dive deeper.
We must dive deeper.
What personality type would use a fish as a weapon?
A cod.
A cod.
Yeah.
Oh,
A swordfish.
Cod wallop.
Yeah.
Isn't that a thing?
What?
Cod wallet?
Cod blocked?
Cod block.
oh gosh. That's when you catch the
Hey-o.
cod off the bat. You done got cod blocked. Oh gosh.
Cod blocker.
Oh gosh.
I
Oh,
keep
we
it
have fun here.
Cod wallop.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
I love tuna steaks. Oh, baby, they're so good. Anyways, I'm
Mm.
hungry.
Ah, beautiful.
The cod
Yeah,
blocker is my
I knew it.
signature
I
move.
knew it.
Now it is.
Classic. Excellent choice.
Excellent. Excellent.
That's
We're in the midst of greatness, y'all.
From Behind actually has a Twitch that she does. She does a lot of gaming with us, and she's hilarious. So she's part of our little inner circle when we game a lot. So we were always on her stream. So plug your stream there From Behind. Livy, go ahead and plug it for yourself if you want to.
Street and plugger.
And then Shar Baby's got a stream. I think Justin
Really?
Sane, I think, is eventually going to have
I
a
want to
stream.
watch Char Baby stream.
Yeah.
What would you do?
When does Char Baby
And
stream?
then DJ Pooley has a stream. Like all of them. I should be plugging them in here. We have no problem
I wonder
sharing.
if we can all just,
everybody
like,
share your stream.
collaborate together
How do
somehow.
I like?
Oh,
Yeah, I wanna reciprocate.
Oh.
reciprocate
No.
Livy,
the
send
love.
me a Facebook message with your merch
Yeah,
shop. I'll put it in
right.
there. It wouldn't let me do it here.
Ah,
Yeah, or whisper one of the mods and they'll take care of it.
Whisper.
yeah.
Yeah, we have mods. Go figure. Yay, Shar Baby and Justin Sainer are our two moderators for our chat. So
Very cool. Keep out the riffraff.
We actually had to mod someone the other day. That's how.
I
like,
know, right?
we are.
What
Yeah.
was that? Oh, that was really strange.
No idea.
That's the first time I'd ever experienced that before. That was my first. So it was quite bizarre to experience that.
the way you melted
But
into
I'll
that.
never
was
forget it.
perfect.
that guy was posting some weird stuff.
Yeah, the thing is, I thought I'd seen his name before, and I thought, oh, he's just
Yeah,
being.
and I thought he was normal before,
Yeah.
and then he was not.
And
Yeah,
then
and
it
then-
stopped
yeah,
being
he shifted
normal.
gears.
So-
He switched personality
Story of
types.
my life.
Here's Livy's shot glasses. Matt, you may want to get those.
Oh, that's
hell yeah.
fun.
Yes.
I'm not a shooter, but I'll take
You
one.
loca.
Put one of those spicy gummy bears in it and send it my way.
You don't shoot your whiskey.
Oh no!
I
No,
mean, she's
Coffee
got a-
Black Whiskey Neat.
She's got a pretty good artist.
Drink it
so-
with a straw.
Like she has these little stickers that you can get.
Oh, it's
Oh my
adorable.
gosh, I
Those are
love
adorable.
that. Is that a sticker?
Yeah.
I
That would
want
go on
one.
my car
I
if
want
I
one
had a
really
car.
bad.
Oh.
That's awesome.
And,
Ryan,
She'll
I
take
have
some.
the same face.
she's got
I
her
really
little
want one
character
of those.
shirts.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, I need the link to this because this is great.
I'm about to put. There it is, right there. The link is
Fish
right
in your
there.
hand or a Sunday? Oh, cool. Very cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
It's got
Or-
all the little
frothy beer.
stats points for D&D.
Ah, rad.
It's incredible.
Can we please play D&D one day?
We need to.
Yes. We do. It
I've
goes
never
towards
played that
campaign-
in my entire life.
We
campaign
just
to
each
campaign.
need to have a set of dice, right? And then we can play virtually, right?
Uh
I think, yeah, I think there are digital means to make that happen.
huh.
That
From
would be
behind.
a good 24
Livy
hour
wants to be our
screen time
DM.
killer.
Yes.
Yes, please! Oh my
Let's make
god,
it
I've
happen.
always wanted to play.
Ah.
I'm in.
I can make that work.
I'm definitely drinking for that one though.
Yeah.
Let's do
And
that
we have
when
to dress up.
Oh shoot, yeah.
I do have a wizard robe, so we're in.
Now wait, are we
Let's do
gonna
it.
do?
Perfect.
Are we
And
gonna?
you'll have the beard by then.
But yes.
Indubitably.
Well, I mean, yeah. What are you, Kill Bill too?
Yeah. Yeah. Throw it away. Throw it away. Look
I
at it.
thought you were throwing it over your shoulder because it was so long.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I thought. too.
Anyway, so that's the
Well,
link
that's
in the
what I
chat,
was doing.
guys. You can actually get that if you want to. Otherwise, we'll put it on our page. It's in our Twitch stream, but if Justin just say also put it into our Facebook stream as well. Chat that way you can. Yeah. So you guys check it out if you want to do that. So with that being said, we do want to thank for the epic donation we already had for the puppies, but we have a puppy update for you guys, and this is for those of you who don't know. This right here, this little right there. Help me, Matt. There you go. This is a charity in
right.
which we're working with. It is a non-profit group that is overseas, currently where Matt lives. They take care of all the little furry animals, including cats, by the way. But dogs, especially, is what they're taking care of because they're just tossed away. So we started doing donations to the end of the year. Whatever we get, we send over to Matt to give to them. And they have evidently had a dramatic impact over there. Matt, you want to share what's going on?
Absolutely. Yes, they've been receiving our love and our monetary donations as well, and that is great. And they're putting them towards good use, putting them to good use. There has been one casualty to the winter so far. There was an older dog that passed away, unfortunately, but she had a good life, or he, excuse me, had a good life. But that's not because of neglect. That's not because of poor conditions. It was just that he was old, and it is what it is. But he was a great dog. But all is well. We have been praised and publicized on the platform WeChat. I don't know if you've heard of that. I'm sure you've heard a lot of negativity about it, but it's a big app here. So they posted in Chinese and in English a little article about us and how we've been helping out. And oh yeah, everything is on the up and up, and everyone's grateful, and all is well with that. So thank you again. Thank you again. I will be going back soon to lend a hand and do some more filming and all that kind of fun stuff. So be prepared for a video sometime in the next month or so.
Maybe on the Instagram. That's where
Yeah, most definitely. Oh gosh, I could put heaps of videos on the Instagram right now if you need me to, because my phone is just full of
Absolutely.
past visits and stuff like that. So
that'd be great.
And
And
our Instagram is Coast to Coast Team, TEAM. You can follow us there. That is our Coast to Coast one. We have our One Up DS one as well. You can also follow us on for other stuff, but we don't post as much. I gave access to all these guys so they could post all the randomness all day. Coast to Coast
There's
Team.
all of it.
So
There
many
is.
cat pictures.
Cat
there
photo,
will be a
dog photos,
lot
you
of
name it.
those.
But if you'd like
A lot
to
of
be
food
a part of this, we are still doing this. If you want to make a donation, you click right above us at oneupds.com. Go to that website, click contribute. It will take you to our Streamlabs. You can donate there, and then all the donations go to Matt, in which we get to this team. And this is about food and shelter and help pay for the building. These ladies, these people put this together with their own money. They get all the help they can get, and they basically survive on donations. And for a country that doesn't have any rights for animals, this is our way of saying, hey, we'll help. Maybe after the first of the year, we'll change to a different charity. Maybe we'll do another one, or we'll do one local. But to be honest, this one right now really touched us. So we're going to continue to push it. So like I said, if you can, drop $1, drop $5, drop $100. Whatever you can, because it all goes to them. We don't get any of
Yep,
that.
no such thing as a small donation. Every little bit counts. And as you mentioned before, Toa mentioned before, it's not just the dogs. It's all stray animals in Jinzhou. Like, for example, just the other day, I was having my morning coffee, looking out the window, and I saw a cat in the middle of the street. So I went outside and I picked him up, and it was just a baby. And what had happened, because we took him to the vet immediately, and what had happened, because the vet told us, like, they attempted to treat this cat before. And so, because he could see that. So what happened was they just decided that the treatment for the cat, because it had feline distemper, it had ringworm, it had some serious, an eye issue as well. So instead of just taking the time and the money to treat the cat, they just threw it away into the park next to our home. And the cat made its way out of there. There he is. Little fella. And so he is currently being treated. They said 90% of his skin disorder is cleared up. His feline distemper is taken care of. We're now looking for, so he's basically, strong like bull. So we're basically looking for foster parents for him now. But there still is an outstanding vet bill for him that Mary and I have paid for the majority of it, but a lot of other donations have been coming in as well. So it doesn't just go to the dog shelter. So if you're not a dog person, it's all good. It's going towards, the betterment of animals, period.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. Ooh. What exciting news.
Indeed.
Yay, Matt.
So
Yay.
thank you, Matt, for that. We appreciate everything, and then send our love. And
No
yes,
worries.
absolutely, post all those Instagram videos and stuff. That cannot hurt us at all. And if you haven't followed us, make sure you go do on our Instagram, because we'll be posting stuff pretty periodically.
Shall we have like a goal? Like if we get X amount of followers, one of us will do something?
Well, we should let our audience
Sure.
decide that.
Yeah, like what would you like to see? No head shaving or
No,
anything
nothing
like,
mutilation
like,
of, nothing
Yeah.
like
But
that.
Matt will eat
nipple
anything.
piercing. I will
Keep
consume
that in
things.
mind.
I will consume things.
Sack.
As long as it's actually considered food. Don't make me eat like paper.
Yes, that's the caveat.
7 paper clips linked together, please.
Do not let the audience decide.
Yeah.
The power.
No,
I do
take
have
back.
I do maintain full veto power to any of these suggestions.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've
yes.
got veto power on that one for sure.
Okay, cool. Thanks. That's
Okay,
good.
well, with veto power, submit your best suggestions then.
And she's like, LOL. I agree with back to that when you give us control.
Yes. Oh golly.
I'd like us though, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Your ideas, we'd love to hear them. We'd love to consider them. We'd love to give them the time of day.
I'm really curious.
I am too now. I am really weird. Anyways, before I forget, it is that time again. We have to have the pirate joke of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Or the joke pirate
Yeah.
of the day.
The joke.
You're a shitty pirate. You're a joke pirate.
Yarr.
Pirates have feelings too.
Pirates have personality.
Try to
Ooh,
think of something
eat the
clever.
toe of Satan. What is the toe of Satan?
it's
Is that
Veto.
Yeah.
Is that a hot pepper?
Uh,
Matt will eat
Something.
it.
It's yeah, I'll eat it. But it's like shoot, I saw a video on it. What is it? Is it a nut?
Yeah.
Or like
It's like
something.
it's like a nut. If I remember right, it's a nut covered in like 1,000 different. It's like it's supposed to
Yeah,
be like-
it's gnarly. It's
yeah,
gnarly.
it's one of those that when you poop it out, it still remains a nut even if you chewed it.
Yeah, it reforms itself on the inside, and it just
Oh,
goes
it's a
ham
lollipop.
on your guts.
Oh golly,
Hmm.
it's a lollipop. Oh dear.
Oh, that's right.
That means
It's
you'd
a
have to eat it
lollipop.
throughout the whole
Oh,
Ooh,
how many
man
licks to the
alive,
center of
I
that?
don't know about that.
Stop!
Yeah, not a nut.
Gosh.
Okay, not a nut.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
Dip it
I
in
like
ice
that.
water. Please work.
Yeah, dip it in milk, heavy cream.
Yeah.
I think that's a great suggestion
Yes.
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 Only if we all do it.
because it was not aimed at me.
Yes. I also do voicing and stuff on the side, like voice acting. So if you've got like a line that you want to hear some kind of character say that the character wouldn't normally say, like Snow White hitting on somebody
I want to hear that
or-
right now.
I want to hear Snow White's voice.
I want to hear
now.
Snow White's voice.
right now.
Yeah.
Well,
You said it.
oh,
Yeah.
I
That's
gotta
just an
suck on the
example.
toe of
Yeah,
Satan.
man, you
So
can't be surprised that we're calling you on this.
Yeah.
Do it. I want to hear Andre the Giant talking about the joys of recycling.
I don't. Oh, I don't. who's-
I want to hear Kermit the
No, I
Frog
wanna
and
hear
Snow White
Snow
on
White
a
first.
date.
You want to wait? I'm hearing names and words. I'm scared.
out.
I want to hear
Done.
Snow White on a date with Kermit the Frog.
Oh no.
That's a lob.
Yeah.
Too easy.
And it's
Toa.
not going
Yeah.
well.
Oh, it's not going well. Oh
Not
shoot.
going well.
Okay. Oh gosh, I've never done this before. Actually.
Can I trade the gummy bear? I'll take the gummy bear.
I want the
What's
gummy
chip
bear.
challenge?
Can we paper
From
rock scissors for the gummy bear?
behind.
Yay!
Good.
$10
Yeah.
donation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coaster. This is our dog Coaster.
Coaster.
He says thank you.
Yeah.
This is
Thank you
Coaster.
kindly.
What's the
Coaster.
chip challenge?
It's a Doritos chip with it's really bad. Like it's black.
The
It's
beer ones?
no, like it's super spicy.
Yeah.
Like, I have seen people who are like, oh, I can eat anything spicy. Sit there and go, yeah,
Yeah,
and just
it is the
Let it be
ultimate.
known that I've never ever built myself up to be able to take these spicy things. So if your goal is to stump me, you're probably going to do it. But because I'm not tolerant of the heat, but I just,
Dude is-
for the
okay.
sake of
I'm not gonna
entertainment.
say a name, but dude is not legal in the States. I cannot do a bong hit on air. I don't even smoke weed, bro.
Ryan can now. Good job,
Oh
Ryan.
yeah, Ryan can now.
Go
He's
Arizona.
legal.
I can what?
Okay, Brian.
You can
Snow
rip
White just
bong
ate something
hits
very
on the air.
spicy on her date with Kermit.
There you go.
Go.
Well, Snow White's her real name, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That
I
is.
think it's Bonnie.
Is it, oh, Bonnie. Bonnie, how is the nut tasting, Bonnie?
Damn.
Oh, wow. Oh, God, all over my feet. Oh, shoot.
Oh.
Time out. Can we just
Really
listen
house
to
the
what
nut
you just
tasting and
said?
then do like a gagging noise and then say all over my feet.
Did you hear what you just said?
Dude,
How did the nut
Phrasing.
taste?
phrasing.
All over my feet. Did you?
You
I wish
know,
you could close up on my face on that. I was just like, what?
every time I start doing, every time I do characters, I black out and I don't know what's happening, what's
Oh.
coming out of my mouth.
This is why
So,
we
That
have
couldn't-
scripts.
That couldn't have been better, buddy. Couldn't have been
This
better.
is why people can clip, and we have places for these clips now. Now we can publicize. But yeah, so Snow White.
I do
tried-
want more of that. I want the full.
I want the
Snow
full
White
story
tried
now. Yeah. Because
This is $20 for one chip.
Yeah, that stuff is no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's deep. I haven't even looked on the the Chinese equivalent of Amazon for any of those things, but I'll make that a thing to do because if I can find it here, that would be ideal, of course.
Yeah.
And everything's findable. You can find anything on these things.
Oh my goodness. That was
Findable.
just too funny, Ryan. Good lord.
That was good.
I love you guys.
Really good.
Hi ho, how's that nut taste, eh?
Yeah, how's it,
Oh, hi, hello there.
is it dripping down the back of your throat there?
That was.
Do
the-
you know what WAP stands for?
Oh, gross. Or awesome.
Oh, Miss Piggy, it's not what you think.
Yeah, then Piggy walks in. And what's going on? She is distraught.
She's stress eating. It's not pretty. It's
Kermie, no! Oh, there we go. All over my feet. $20 donation.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you so
The
much.
puppies are gonna be so warm.
Yeah.
These are some
Oh,
weird
dude.
names. Look at the bottom here. All over my feet, from behind, Matt Stash Epic. Just FYI. Look at the bottom. Read the bottom.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
All over my feet from behind. It's perfect. Matt Stash is epic. Monkey Smaker.
Oh my golly. Ah, wow.
Whopper apple pie Pepsi? No, it doesn't stand for that.
So, not yet. We'll work on it. Oh golly.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, wow.
Fun.
Kermie, why?
Hello. Oh golly.
Hiya.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's a good one.
Sounds like the Breakfast of Champs. Yes, it does.
That
Yes.
gives you what? Wops?
Yeah,
The
Whopper
breakfast
apple
champion?
pies and Pepsi.
Oh, that Wop.
And some
What the
Pepsi.
Olympians eat.
Oh,
Pirate
Pirate
joke.
joke.
Oh, we
Yeah.
still have to do your pirate joke. Yes.
Yeah, we totally.
Fun 2020 is requesting pirate joke. So, what's our pirate joke?
What do you call a pirate with 2 eyes and 2 legs?
Whop! No.
Two eyes and
Wet
two
ass
legs.
pirate.
Yeah, right.
Just a pirate. No.
Pirate?
It's just a pirate.
That's the punchline?
Just a pirate.
No.
Uh,
He's a he's a rookie.
Oh.
that's
I
clever.
love we're all just like,
Oh, it's a newbie. Ah, I get it. Yeah.
Yes. I get that. I get it.
Oh, that was
It's
good.
good. It's a good one. I like
you're-
that one.
When you have to explain it.
Your delivery,
Yeah, well.
Jules. It's again that middle school standing before the crowd, just like, what do you call a?
That's how it feels. Suddenly, I feel like everyone's in
Suddenly
my
she's
One
like
guy beat up your dad.
center of attention. Everybody look at Julia.
I tried really hard to
Look at Julia's
memorize
candles.
it.
I tried really hard, guys. You don't know. You don't know the struggle. That's how I feel when it's rap time.
The
Or
sad
when-
clown.
Oh, is it rap time?
It
It's
is.
rap
It
time.
is rap time.
Gosh, man.
Is
You
it
We
got
got-
rap time?
yourself right.
We got donations of $35 so far, so absolutely we hit past the 20 mark. It is a rap time.
It is rap time.
And if you haven't seen this before and you know what Parappa Rapper is, the old game, or any of the old raps, he raps out whatever we ask him to, and
Oh,
he's got some
shoot.
new ones.
Oh shoot. I didn't have a parappa one.
No,
for
no,
this
no,
one.
it doesn't have to be Parappa, whatever you had planned.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
straight from coast to coast, it is Ryan, the rap.
I am the rap.
Rapping Ryan.
All right. Oh yeah. Give me again, baby, that's right, I'm back. Last time I quest for Zelda, I got a little off track, but now my confidence is at an all-time high because Navi just anointed me the hero of rhyme. I said the hero of time. That's right, the hero of rhyme. I don't need no sword or shield. I'm gonna be just fine. Hey, listen, shh. I got my beats and jams. I'm taking Ganon down now. No thanks to you, old man. What? Link the Gadget here. The countryside is terrified and shocked. We're overrun with dirt nuts, beheads, levers, dells, and octoroks. You're a hero of the ages with the sword and helping hand. We really need your skills. Oh, you need my skills? Moblins no problems and knock the rocks to the poppycock. Gotta get that strap for tomorrow, but first I gotta do my pop and lock. When I see an iron knuckle, I'ma buckle up my pants. Cause those don't around when I kick on my target dance. But see, with me, I got a different way to defeat those dudes by sword or shield, but I know this flow is good enough to kill. Hillian people rejoice, cause your hero is the illest mother and rapper with the illest in voice. How's that? Those raps do anything for you? Oh gosh, everyone is dead! Moving right along. Everything's on fire! Don't worry, I'm not scared. I'll save all of Hyrule with the tastiest ones I can spare. Now watch and learn now. You're a stupid piece of... Wanna go again and get your pig ass over here and try me just to know the burning hellscape that's collapsing in behind me. You ain't never seen a rapper close to my skills whatsoever. Oh, I see you brought a giant glowing sword. That's cool, whatever. Cause, hey! I'm gonna be the last thing you see when you lose against me here in the ruins of the city. Yeah, no better battle than here, cause by the time you swing your sword, I'm gonna... Oh, whoa, chill out. Gotta fail out. This photo form for a partner who can maybe, I don't know, come out and help me out in a real bout. Listen, Link, your rapping doesn't stink, but Ganon's standing there right there with the giant sword. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
All over my feet.
Very nice.
Nicely done, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Very well.
When you started turning up the tempo and
Oh,
the speed, I was like, oh
good.
man. Because
Yeah, man.
because your camera is, I think, a laptop camera, if I remember it, because I got to send you a new one. But basically, when you move, sometimes it gives a little, like, wavy effect. And so it just looks like you were kind of drifting. Snaps for the rap, that's right. Snaps for the rap.
Dude, that's just a laptop camera? That's a good camera.
Oh, thank you. It's old.
Well,
Still.
you're going to be getting a new camera in a couple of days. So
No.
it's already on its
Oprah of-
way.
The Oprah of cameras. You get a new camera. You get a new
Who
camera.
got a camera?
You got to make my
Oh.
peoples look good.
Ah, you already make us look good.
I'll take his camera.
I'll take his camera. I'll do it.
Well, that was awesome. That was fantastic. Man,
Well done,
sir.
so,
That was
so much
great.
talent. Do it
I have a
again.
request.
Do it again.
Yeah, but-
Oh, a request.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear. What's up?
Bo Burnham's Rehab Center for Fictional Characters.
Oh, I love Bo Burnham.
It's
Okay.
one of my favorites. So
Okay. I'll put it
add
in
it to the list.
That'll be next
Put it in the
week.
queue.
Special edition.
Special edition. There we go.
Mhm.
Yes. And if any of you guys have suggestions or anything that you'd want to see me cringily recreate, just throw it at us in the comments on Instagram or wherever you're going to find us on TikTok.
Yes,
We
we're on
have one of
TikTok.
those.
It's really messed up because I haven't fixed it. We're still one up double D.
One up,
No, double D.
One up, Double D. He's one of my favorite Ed boys.
Chainsaw Toa or not this week? Chainsaw.
Chainsaw. Do you have a weapon, Toa, that you're not telling us about?
I've got a lot of weapons. I live in Texas. Wait, hold on.
I am a weapon.
Texas Chainsaw Toa.
Is that your thing?
Toa Chainsaw Massacre.
You do chainsaw art?
No,
I forgot.
I'm not sure what he's talking about. I'm trying to remember.
Toa's
I'm not
chainsaw
getting
shit.
cut in half, so that's not an option.
Are you? Are you not?
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. And he's in the other room. He's my brother.
Just yell really loud.
What do you mean?
What are
Oh,
you?
meatloaf!
Are you drunk?
Are
And he
you?
texted me.
Is he texting you?
Oh golly. I'm gonna be the.
Oh,
What did he
okay.
do?
No, hang on. I think Julia is the one that brought it up.
Was this your fault, Jules?
Chainsaw, what the real reason for the chainsaw was. Do you guys know why the chainsaw was invented?
No.
To be a better, faster saw.
Nope. Hang on. I'm going to pull it up. History of the chainsaw. Here's the actual. 2 doctors invented the chainsaw in 1780 to make the removal of the pelvic bone easier and less time consuming during childbirth. It was powered by a hand crank that looked like a modern day kitchen knife with
What?
teeth and chained. Yes, with an oval. It was the first surgical chainsaw used for basically C-sections. But that's what it was invented for. It was a rando
For
thing.
C-sections.
It was.
At what point is the pelvic bone removed during childbirth? I'm sorry. There's a lot. I have a lot.
I was completely blown away by it because a friend of mine named Haley posted it. I didn't believe it. And another friend of mine goes, Google what the real chainsaw history. You can Google it right now. It says it right there. Yes. Stop. Don't do it. Don't. Yeah. No. Yes.
No, don't. No.
I feel
Is it
like
weird that I'm turned on
chainsaw
right now?
next to baby isn't the best. Like,
Well, so when at first somebody said
Course
that,
of
I was like, what do they do? Are they like make it? Because it was a pelvic bone. They used it to cut the pelvic bone to widen the area of birth.
that's not really how it works. I'm just.
In 1780, that's how it worked.
Oh my god.
I mean, they were doing CAT scans in 1780, of course, and they could see inside, and X-rays, they could see inside, of course. They
had
knew
plenty of
exactly.
that.
But yes.
Oh my god, those poor women.
Oh god.
That was a.
Man.
Oh yikes.
Cool. Just.
I couldn't remember the chainsaw.
Clearly, a man thought this would be a great idea.
Frank, yeah, it's
Just like the men who thought that that women shouldn't go into space because if they got their period, they might die because how would that work?
I heard
That's just
space
science.
periods and die.
My
What
favorite
happened?
thing is that when you actually look it up and you read it, this is the picture they chose for the chainsaw.
oh,
This new state of the art.
yeah, pelvic slasher.
Oh my god. They
Pelvic
would
hole.
just cut their pelvis open? But
Oh
like,
wait, here's the actual image. This is the actual version that they used.
Oh,
oh my god. Where would they
it's so
cut?
steampunk.
Yeah.
Where would they cut?
I'm
It
curious.
was used for cutting off
procedural.
other bones too, but it was originally designed to cut the pelvic bone. I don't remember. It didn't say exactly where.
Well, the pelvis is made up of 3 bones.
I know. It doesn't say where. It just says pelvic
Along
bone.
the joint line, or
I don't know. But they also use this for amputations later, and then they found it was really good for woodworking, which is when it became more evolved for cutting wood than it did the human body.
Wow.
good.
I wonder what the guy was like in the operating room, where the guy's like, "Hey, I got an idea. I'm gonna carve a decorative bear for my mudroom with this. This is a great great idea.
Man.
But
But it was still hand powered. So how is that
You
better?
hold it?
I
so,
don't.
Yeah, did the doctor himself
It
crank
sounds like
and guide?
a
Was there a
beater
cranker?
of bone saw.
This is like
Is that a title
Yeah.
from the crank from the pelvic crank?
So the start of this article is my favorite. You're probably already clenching your teeth or your knees together after reading
Oh,
this
my
title.
knees are clenched real hard.
But it was originally meant for childbirth. Yep. For C-section. Sorry, I can't say the word right now.
Cereal.
That had
Right.
passed through the birth canal and then got stuck. So yeah, it was this whole article.
How's that?
It's
I need to read the whole
this,
article.
you really don't. You don't.
You got the gist.
Just
let it go.
understand that it is
No, I don't have the gist. Where did they cut? Along the joint line or not?
It doesn't actually
Because
say
along the
where.
joint line, you don't need a bone saw. Just cut through the.
It doesn't actually say where it was cut in the article.
Back to Spider-Man.
That's what I'm curious about.
But
when
it's
was
just
this a thing again?
1780.
Could this?
Well, that's when heroin was the answer for everything.
Yeah, right. I got a headache.
Yes.
Have some heroin. Here's some cocaine.
Yeah.
It's my magic cure.
Yeah.
Just sprinkle-
Today and
sprinkle
today
some
only.
cocaine on it. Yeah.
Liquid cocaine. No.
liquid cocaine. Whoa!
Matt's uncomfortable face was my favorite
Ryan's
thing now.
already
Yeah.
had some.
I've
No,
been
I need to
drinking-
read this full article.
Well, the article is just a Business Insider explaining what it was used for, but it doesn't actually have details. I can go find I'm sure there's a medical journal somewhere that has it built into it because that's where they got the original information from.
I'm just gonna Google chainsaw for birth.
Good luck.
It
Can we
works.
retitle this episode "Chainsaw for Birth"?
No.
Chainsaw for birth.
No. No. No.
Birth, bludgeoning, and
Part of the pelvis will be removed.
superheroes.
Oh, part of the pelvic would be removed. Is that it?
I guess, okay.
Wowee.
Well, she's.
I'm gonna study the anatomy of this, and then I can explain it in layman's
I want to
terms.
watch her face. The eyebrows already dipped. It's like watching the pandas at the zoo, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Move the bone.
Just waiting for one of them to sneeze and scare the other one.
That's you.
Oh, that was so. That broke the internet, didn't it?
It
It
did.
did. It's classic.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well,
oh boy.
Other than that, the only thing we had left to talk about today, and if we want to extend our time normal than we do, is the PS5 and Xbox One. Or not Xbox One, Jesus. PS5 and Xbox S, the new one that came out. They're already having issues. They were released. Walmart's in trouble because they did all the release, but it is online only. PS5's having issues with data corruption, so
Oh,
Oh, that sucks.
hard
That's
drives
really
are
bad.
filled. And then my favorite is the new Xbox had a it's probably a hoax, but had smoke or steam coming out. I think they already proved that wouldn't be a hoax. But the real one actually was where the disc, you go to put it in and it won't. The disc system just completely breaks down. If it doesn't take it correctly the first time, it never works the same again. And that's a
Oh.
big issue that's going on. This is why I'd never buy first generation anything when it comes to
Yeah,
these game
I think
systems.
that would have been. Huh.
I'm wait till after Christmas and see what happens. Because plus, there's like 5 games out, so there's nothing out there.
oh god.
That's
Yeah.
a status, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not for
I
me.
mean, they're kind of racing each other too, aren't they? Like
Yeah.
they want to come out around the same time.
Well, they do because you always have Xbox versus PlayStation or Sony versus Microsoft, and then out of nowhere, Nintendo goes uppercut.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out.
They kind of stop fighting, and they just kind of come in and come out as they go.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it,
It's racing.
they're
You know what, Matt?
all over my feet.
All over my
That's
feet.
that's the title of this episode. Should be all
Oh
over my feet. You have to retitle this thing.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh dear. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of David, have mercy on us.
God.
The roller coaster of faces Julia is making is quite entertaining.
I am deep down the rabbit hole, you guys. There are still women alive who suffered through this barbaric procedure and are trying to claim malpractice rights
Wow.
Whoa.
because it's absolutely horrific.
Well, I mean,
There are so many. That's the thing with surgeries is they become outdated. So like they used to even the like meniscectomy. So having the cartilage in your knee removed. That's not a thing anymore. Don't do that.
Ooh.
That's an outdated procedure. So I don't know. People are like, oh, a surgeon's doing it. It must be legit. But
Well, I mean,
like,
Can it be considered malpractice if that was the standard procedure back in the day?
I know that's the thing. It was like the standard of the day. But
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
there's
to
not
be
a whole
completely
lot you
honest,
can
the
do.
entire time since we
It's
it's a
started,
terrible idea.
since
It's a
we
horrible idea. but
started
it
this
seemed like it was
episode,
a good idea at the time.
since we started this
I mean, I
episode,
guess
something
this-
became out of date between now and the start of this episode. That's how fast medical is working.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's not where I thought this podcast was
I
gonna
wonder
go
if it was
today.
like the blade was like toothed, like it is on a
So,
normal one, or if it
Also,
was
I
just
was
a
right.
normal
They
blade.
weren't cutting through bone. They're cutting through. So your pelvis in the front connects by something called the pubic symphysis, and it is connective tissue. So you have one half of your pelvic bone, half the pelvic bone. They attach in the front, and then you have your sacrum in the middle of the back. So they're cutting through connective tissue in the front, and they weren't removing any bones as far as I could see, but they cut that and then they just like widen you up.
Widening.
But then, according to these women, they would then just leave you like that. So
Ooh.
that's not fun.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
But there is a condition, fun fact, that you
So
can
wait,
just
where did
get
they cut
when you're
again?
pregnant, where your pelvic bones just separate naturally when you're
Where did they
when you're
cut?
pregnant anyway. So in the front, you see the two like hole things in the front, and there's that white bit line in the middle. That line, you cut that
Wow.
line, and then you open it up like a little clamshell.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Clam
But yeah,
shell.
there is a condition where women experience separation of that just naturally while they're pregnant. And there are some crazy. Oh, let me find the X-rays. There are some crazy
Gotta be
X-rays.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gotta be really painful.
Yeah. Clamshell.
Clamshell.
Clam shell.
Clamshell.
Phrasing.
All over my feet. Oh golly.
This
Yeah.
turned
Pubic
into
symphysis,
this turned
guys.
into an
Yeah.
episode
Oh
of
my
House.
gosh.
She's
Like
House.
this is
and-
just from being pregnant.
Wowie.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Owie.
No surgeon did that. That's just pregnancy.
Yeesh.
That's
You have
just-
to expand 200% to give birth to a baby. Oh my god! I remember when we did. So I
Why
took a
in the
class
world
in
do
PT
you
school.
women
It
want
was
to do
called.
this?
It was called like, oh man, I forget what the class was called, but it was going to cover women's health, pediatrics, and geriatrics. But I just did not read the syllabus. I showed up to class on the first day, and it happened to be women's health. And I spent all girls in the class just spent the whole class just because obviously you're learning about everything that can go wrong because that's what we'd be seeing.
Mhm.
It was horrifying. It's really
I like how she's like, she covers her breasts like, no, men
Just
are-
every
don't look
part.
at me.
My legs are crossed very tight. You can't see, but
That's how every guy
Yeah.
feels when they hear
Yeah.
vasectomy. They go, ooh.
Ooh.
Ah, I hear, whoo! Take that stress off the table.
Instead of pew pew, they go, pff, pff.
Yeah. Fairy dust.
I've been rewatching The Office,
That'll
and the
slow
line where Michael Scott goes, "You wanted me to get a vasectomy, and I did it, snip snip, and then you wanted kids, and they reattached them, and then they did it. You don't know what 4 vasectomies does to a person."
It's just.
All right, guys, it is that time. We need to say our goodbyes here. We thank you everybody so much here. We're going to start with Matt. Matt, go ahead and start us off.
I didn't freeze. Thank you all for the donations. Thank you for the conversations. Thank you for the comments. This is a good one. That was a good laugh. And right on. Thank you for coming. We'll see you next time.
Julia.
Thank you everyone so much for joining us. I love seeing everyone being friends in the comments, and just this is the best part of the week. Thank you so much. I'm excited to do it again next week.
Brian.
Did you just point at me and say Julia?
No, I did this, but I went a little too high. Julia. Ryan.
But I know my name, so I just spoke.
Yeah, sweet, sweet. I don't know my name sometimes. It's fine.
Kermit the Frog.
Oh, hey there, all over my feet. Yeah, no, thank you so much for chilling with us. if Toa can just keep it together for like 20 seconds. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. It was so fun to get to see all y'all's faces and all y'all's comments, and be brave for someone this week. I'll throw that out as a challenge. Be brave for someone. People need heroes, and maybe you can be someone else's hero sometime this week. I give you a high five, and then I give you a hug, and then I give you a dab.
20
Such
years
a
from
lovely sentiment
It
finished
is.
off with a dab.
now. It was.
It was.
Well, guys, thank you again for joining us. This has been a fantastic project that is now turning into something that I wish I had done years ago, but I'm glad I waited because I would have met these wonderful people. Once again, if you want to donate to the charity to support the puppies, that's right. You can go right there to our website, oneupds.com, support this group right here. Any donations you give, it is through our Streamlabs, which is the PayPal system. If you don't have PayPal, catch up, get a PayPal. If you can't, you need to do it another way. Hit me up outside. I will make sure to take a donation a different way to make sure that that gets over there. So we thank everybody who made it, and we'll see you guys next week, 7 o'clock, right here on Twitch and on Facebook Live. We'll be uploading this to YouTube, so if you're on us on YouTube, you're watching, hit your subscribe, like, follow, do all that stuff right now so you don't miss any future episodes or gaming episodes, because it sounds like we're doing a D&D episode. We're going to probably have a new episode.
Yeah.
Like, instead of this show, maybe we're going to do another one on top of it where we do D&D at some point. Because I got to restructure all this, and then I got to get Livy involved. She's going to be our master, and put her like right in the middle where our logo is up there. Put her video right there, so that she can
Perfect.
just, yeah,
Perfect.
little stat sheets.
Perfect.
I can build it. I can build
Perfect.
it. I can build a little stat sheet for everybody. I can build that. I can do it. I can do it. Well, until next time, guys, we will see you guys later. Thank you again. Peace.
Bye bye.